Here, back with the top 10 kickers over the last 25 years. I'm going to be going first. I got the number 1 overall pick, and I'm going with your boy, Justin Tucker.
Oh, shit.
I mean, kind of obvious, right? 2 Pro Bowls, 2 first-team All-Pros, 1 Super Bowl, and my favorite stat about him is he never missed an extra point. I think it was something crazy like 168 of 168.
Yeah,
That's fucking nuts.
I saw that too. Yeah, I mean, he was probably going to be my first overall pick too, so nothing to argue on that one.
For sure.
Number 2, I think this guy was a stud too. NFL leader in points in NFL history, most game-winning field goals of all time, 4 Super Bowls, and game-winning kicks in both of those Super Bowls. I'm going with the legend, Adam Vinatieri here. Man, I mean, just on top of those, he was also 3-time All-Pro, Pro Bowler. I mean, the stats go on with this guy.
Yeah, absolute dog. That was my number 2, too. 530 made field goals. I'll leave it at that. Number 3, I got a little controversy here. Matthew Prater.
Matt Prater.
Fucking swinging that leg like a fucking Irish setter horse, let me tell you. 83% over his career with the longest record of his history in his division, 64-yard record setter. The guy just did it over a lot of years. Very consistent.
Yeah, I mean, I had him on my list. I don't know if I had him this high, but I think I also saw he had the most 50-yard plus field goals in NFL history. Maybe that was before Justin Tucker breaking it this year. But, yeah, I mean, great pick there. But I think I'm happy with who's fallen to me here. I'm going to take Stefan Gostkowski. I mean, his stats go on and on. 4th all-time in game-winning field goals in NFL history, 87% field goal percentage, 2 Super Bowls, 2-time All-Pro, benefited from a good offense, but, I mean, he's Super Bowl champion twice, All-Pro, and everything else to back up that, too.
Yeah, that's a good pick. He's on my list here as well. Number 4, I got Matthew Bryant. 85% over the course of his career, 1 Pro Bowl, and one of the highest made field goals of all time, 368 made. Guy's a little bit quiet for some of you newer guys, a little bit earlier on in the 2000s, but absolute dog. I mean, just had a leg on him. From 45 out, it was automatic.
Yeah, and next I'm going to go with David Akers from the Eagles. 6-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, Eagles Hall of Famer, All-2000s team. I mean, he consistently hit over 60 yards at an 80 overall, over 80% field goal percentage. So, I mean, David Akers was a stud, always making All-Pro, and All-2000s team on top of that. Absolute dog.
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 All right, my next pick here, I got Graham Gano, another big dog. 1 Pro Bowl, 210 field goals made of 257 attempts. So talk about efficient. Dude's a dog. Scored 156 points in 1 season. So, I mean, just let that sink in. The dude's kicking for 3 points a field goal, 1 point an extra point, and he made 156 points in 1 season, set the record for his team, and led the team in points scored. That's pretty nuts.
Next, I'm going to take Harrison Bucker here.
Big Dick Bucker is what they call him.
Big Dick Butt. The butt kicker. I mean, he might have benefited from Mahomes, but nonetheless, he's always been consistent, repeatedly hit game winners, and he keeps the Chiefs in these game-winning positions, hits those field goals in end-of-game scenarios, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I feel like I got him at a good spot in round 4 here.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing just to add on him, 89% all-time completion percentage, and he's still playing, so a lot more to come.
Yep. And
kind of similar to this guy here who I've got next, Eddie Pinheiro. I don't know if I said that right. Correct me in the comments. But also, 89% completion percentage. I mean, I think he's tied for 3rd all-time completion percentage. But, he's still young. He's only been in the league since 2019. So a lot more to come out of this guy. Completion percentage could go down, but he also could go much higher up in these rankings if he keeps doing it at the high level that he is at.
Yeah. Next, I'm going to take the unit himself, Sebastian Janikowski. This guy walked out there. You weren't sure if he was a kicker or a linebacker. I mean, he was an All-Pro, 1,900 points all-time in his career. Raiders all-time points leader, all-time legend, had a boot. That's all I got to say.
Dog. All right, thanks, guys.